I may or may not have missed that the... Why can't I hear anything? There we go. May or may not have missed that the countdown finished. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I got up and ran around and did a bunch of stuff and then came back and then forgot that the countdown had finished. So, yeah. It's gonna be one of those days. Sorry that this is like an hour late, but looking at a screen was hurting my head. Okay, this is actually properly sized. Okay. There's just these weird black edges that are throwing me off something fierce. There it is. Single player, yes. Okay. But yeah, we're back with some more Metroid Prime. Because I really enjoy Metroid Prime. I've really been enjoying Metroid Prime. Okay. Let me put this on so I don't forget about it. Okay. Where did we end off last time? So, we got the Dark Beam. And that's pretty much everything I remember, honestly. There's a room over there that requires the Dark Beam. Oh, right, the portal! We're supposed to go through the portal, because now we can open it. Although we can't close it, which is a little concerning. Not close it. We can't go back through it. Oh, you guys are back. Fun. That should have fucking hit you. There we go. I can't resist the urge to kill them, I'm sorry. Okay. The portal's not in here. But there is an elevator. Okay, hang on. This just goes back to where we got the Dark Beam, right? Maybe? No, okay, there's the portal. Okay, and that requires the light beam, which doesn't do any fucking good for us. Okay. Yeah. Right, that button. The having ammo part is still gonna throw me off. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Like, I remember it being a thing, but most of my experience with this game was, Oh shit, these guys are warping back in again. I think these are the Grenadiers. Yeah. But they have just the same amount of health. Or, they might not, but they still go down in a single charge shot. Hello, friend. Goodbye. Okay. Well, that somehow makes that so much worse. Portal is active. Walking in the middle. Transport to Dark Aether. Extreme caution recommended once the transit is complete. Dark Portal allow living beings to travel to Dark Aether without being disrupted and scattered through the interdimensional void. Ah, good. I hate being scattered across the interdimensional void. They're unstable, however, and only remain viable for a limited period of time. Some can be reactivated while others vanish forever once they've been used. Fucking hope this one doesn't close. And yeah, we're gonna keep the power beam on, since apparently the dark beam does even less damage to stuff on this side. Though, suppose... Oh my god, they're all dead. Oh, hey, look, it's one of those keys I need. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's no portal here. Okay, that's concerning. What are those? So we've just got a bunch of dead pirates? Spine was shattered after high-velocity impact. Okay. Multiple armor breaches exposed to the atmosphere. Trauma led to multiple organ... Okay, good. That's just massive amounts of goddamn phazon. Sure. Oh, these puffer bastards. Dark Preed. Darkling-possessed gas-filled cyborg. It's target durability, destructive matter will raise high toxic. So exactly the same as the last game. Got it. Except that now I'm worse at aiming at it. There we go. Hello, awful dark zone. Wait, didn't I get a second... Oh, shit. What the hell's that one? Oh, I can't jump that high. Okay. What the shit is that? Everything in here requires a light beam. That's only sorta concerning. Statue conceals a Luminoth device. Outer shell is composed of brimstone. Okay, so I can missile that. What's that thing? No, the weird, creepy red crystal. Damn it. Xenotech nullified crystal protects light deactivated. Light crystal when covered with dark energy cease to function. Brief time. Okay. Okay, so it's a crystal that's been covered in dark energy. Okay. Wow, that was terrible. Ooh, hello, precious. Light lift crystal. Energized by dark-based weapons. Yep, that's what I thought. There, okay. I keep forgetting that I can go back to... the power beam with just plus, but I can't go back over to the... God damn it. Why did it teleport me over here? I was safe! But I can't go back through the... But I can't go back to the dark beam the same way. Scan complete. Terminated by its own force. Oh, okay, so it was probably infected by the ink. Got it. You go away. You're aggravating. I dislike you. Quite a bit. Okay. There's still an ing out there. Where'd it go? That's still just a level... Yeah, it's just the 5 ones. Butts! That was entirely my bad. That was entirely my bad, and it was very dumb. Okay. Let's see if we can do this the smarticle way. Yeah, Dark Temple Key! Ha ha ha! I remember that I need those. Okay. Okay, and that's another light door over there? Hey, Peggy! Welcome. No, that's a dark door over there. Okay. And this one's weird, because it looks like it's a light door on the other side, which has me worried. Let's go with... Oh, hang on, there's healing. Give me the healing. Let's go this way and check out this magical, theoretical, dark-only door. Whew! I was very confused, because I gotta... We get the, like, notifications when you leave chat on a... Or enter chat on a previous stream, and I got one. It's like, what the hell? Oh, hi, friend. I was kind of hoping that would... I think it did kill him. Never mind. Oh, that's just another pirate. I thought it was a Luminoth. Weird. Undergoing parasitic fusion with its heart fail. Oh, good. So it died in the middle of being possessed. Fun. Hey, you're a space parrot. I'm sure you deserved it. Bounce it, bounce it. Get through the hell. Get through the hell. Oh, fuckles. Oh, you're simple. Okay, I was afraid it was going to be, like, more actual enemies. Not just these little guys? Guys, why the hell can't I speak? Completely makes sense, Peggy. Completely makes sense. I always get weirded out when I get, like, a notification on Twitch that's like, someone left a message on thing. I'm like, what? Then again, I have the same reaction whenever anyone responds to... Oh, is this a light portal, then? Yep. With light energy. Okay, yep. So that's our way back out once we find the light beam. Ugh. But yeah, the same thing happens every time anyone leaves a comment on YouTube either. I'm just like, huh? You totally forgot it was this previous stream. That's part of why I try to, like, not watch VODs on Twitch, because I will constantly catch myself trying to do that. Like, yeah, I'll leave, oh yeah, I'll respond to this question. Oh, fuck, this isn't live. They won't actually be able to see it, just someone will get real confused later. Can I not do anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Like, what the f- Oh! Hello there! Object numerous motivator. Yep, okay. You know what I just noticed, though? There's a little light crystal up there that I didn't see. Oh, I fucked up that jump. It's almost like you should make sure that you're on the edge before jumping. Whew, there we go. You go away, Blastor. What do we got? Ooh, we got a save room. Sweet. Why the hell did they need a save room? Also, why are none of... I was about to ask why none of these are dropping healing, and I just remembered that I'm standing next to a save point, and I'm pretty sure those refresh our health. I might be a little bit of an idiot today. Just a bit. Oh my god. All my cables are tied up. Ugh. I woke up at 2 a.m. this morning, so my brain is, like, massively scrambled. Because it's 2 p.m. now, so theoretically I've been awake for 12 hours, but I have not, because I passed out at some point in there. I'm not actually sure for how long, because it wasn't on purpose. I sat down on the couch while feeling like butt, and then woke up an amount of hours later confused. Oh, good, it's another one of these ones. Okay. Oh, fucksicles! Okay, so that was bad. God, that's so much easier with, the bounce jump. Jesus. I don't remember doing that sort of jump in, the GameCube one without the little hop. Hey, Tramer. Holy shit, that's a lot of phase-on. Okay, so there is one button. There's no fucking way I don't get attacked in here, right? You gonna start driving lessons soon? That's fun. I love driving, but I also drive a stick shift, so I enjoy driving because it's basically a very bad, goofy video game when I have to drive my car. Okay, so what does this button do? What you do, button? One of 3 locks are now... Oh, there's multiple Okay. Okay, so we have to remove all 3. Got it. Fuck off. I like that this room doesn't seem... Oh, god, never mind. No, it doesn't. I was about to say, doesn't seem to have all of the Space Pirates as scannable. Totally does. I'm gonna try and resist my very strong urge to scan every single one of them. Because I know that eventually someone will realize that I'm just being neurotic as shit and get annoyed. And it might be me. Oh, hey, look, a Bhutan. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. Beyond just to sound like an idiot. Hey, Killer Queen, welcome back. Whoop. Now then. You give me your scan data information thing. Because it's fun to say Bhutan. That is also true. Like I said, though, I've been awake way too long, so I'm quite loopy already. Because... Oh, shit! High phase on! Let's not step on the phase on. because Haley had a very, very early plane flight, because to get to where her parents live, it's, like, no matter what, it's 2 different flights, and to get there at a reasonable time, her first flight left this city at 5 a.m., and being Haley, she wants to be there. Well, being Haley and also having dealt with my family, she wants to be at the airport at least, like, 2 hours early. So we had to be awake and trying to get at the airport at 3. So in this case, it wasn't even a lack of sleep. In fact, I slept earlier than I usually do. It was just more, I have to be awake really early, and once I'm awake, I have trouble going back to sleep. And I slept, again, but it was a nap, and I don't remember how long it was for, and it wasn't intentional. So, part of me is just like, that doesn't really count. Oh, shit, this looks like a boss. No, it doesn't. What the fuck did I hit? Oh. I'm sorry, is that crystal shooting at me? I didn't know they could do that. In claw. Oh, toxin spewing immobile darkling. Target surrounded by impenetrable shell, produces deadly vapor. Okay. The Inclaw secretes an incredibly wow, that's a disturbing thing right there. Incredibly durable shell over its shortly after birth. From that moment on, it remains rooted in place. Creature feeds on the flotsam, flooding the atmosphere of dark aether, and produces waste in the form of a toxic dark vapor. Oh, good. It kills us with poop. Good. So that's just, like, dangerous to be on that block. Okay. Okay. Ooh, hey, more of those things. Which are slightly too far away for me to scan. Okay, it's kind of disturbing that this stuff has a dark correlation, because this stuff is all from the Space Pirate base. Like, this is where they were keeping the Metroids, on the light side. That's concerning. Like, this is the tank where they had, like, 3 Metroids feasting on a Space Pirate. I am now concerned. Oh, I never rescanned the night barbs after we died. Oops. Okay, we've got to get the light beam soon, right? Sorry, I just want to get these out of the way because they're fucking aggressive and they hit... I mean, they don't actually hit that hard, but there's a lot of them, so it doesn't matter if they hit hard. Okay. What is that one? Oh, that's a dark beam door. Okay, I can get through that. I feel like I'm accidentally going the correct way, and that I missed out on some bonus loot going the other way. Ooh, hello, friend. You are very, very hard to find sometimes, my friend. Thank you. Oh! And it gets a light bubble? Fuck yes. Oh, that makes it so much better. I wasn't expecting it to get a light bubble. And can I scan whatever this awful liquid is down here? No? Okay, that would bring me joy. There we go. Is it just this thing is creating the light bubble? That's weird. Cool, but weird. Oh, shoot, right. Ooh, light beam, yay. You know the best part? I don't think I ever collected the light beam when I was playing this game, like when it came out. I just remember that this is what the light beam looks like if you get it in the multiplayer. Yup. Also, hey, Luminoth dead guy. Luminoth's been dead for... Still don't know how long a 1.2 decacycles is. But thanks, game. You're helpful. Yeah, no, just gotta casually try and hit someone with the arm cannon. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, this works similarly to the plasma beam from the first game. Sketch package is now unlocked for purchase. Maybe not, because that fires slower than I'm expecting it to. Oh, right. We defeat one with the other ammo to earn the... Yeah, right. Fuck, that's a weird mechanic. Well, what are you boys? What are you? Why do you guys just casually exist on this side? Oh, butts. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally shot the crystal with the dark beam. It was a mistake. God damn it, how many of you fuckers are there? There we go. No, so this game has a whole bunch of, like, the extra... Hang on. Let me see if I can get to a save so I can show you. This has a whole bunch of, like, the, making of and extra and, like, back content. Or not back content. Like, stuff from all the Metroid Prime games, because this is actually, the trilogy collection, so it's all three of them together. New research, webbing, Darkling capable of generating MJSK. Yeah, so fire light beam at it. If I can get to a save, I can show you what I mean, but basically, when you do certain things in all of the games, you unlock... Wasn't there a thing to, like, make this... Oh, okay, so it just makes it, like, a better shield. Okay. You... get, you get, like, a weird in-game currency that you can use to... Ooh, what are you fuckers? There we go. Now it's a real bubble. To get a bunch of the, like, behind-the-scenes and extra stuff. It's actually pretty cool, if I'm completely honest. So what does the charge beam for this one look like? Ooh, that's nice. There's something, like, right below me. Yeah, it's a weird homing rainbow attack. Since when can you guys enter this? I thought that part of the point of this was that you couldn't come in. Oh, shit, is this where I came in? Yeah, that's where the portal was, right? Yeah, that's where the... No, that's where the portal was. Oh, no, that's the return portal that we saw. Okay. But this, we couldn't open before. Come on. Ah, fuck. What the fuck are you? Hang on. Hang on. Okay. You are those awful arm things from last game. Yeah. Darkling Tentacle, Dimension Warping Ink Tendril, Open Warps and... Okay, so that's not the main body like it was in the last game. Okay, that's creepy. Oh, hey, there's a thing up there. Ah, damn it, I keep doing that. Okay, maybe it's only with the light beam? Yeah, okay, so light beam can make him retreat. Oh, hey, look, another key. Good. Oh, I was definitely supposed to come do this before I did all that Agon Wastes crap. Hang on. So, does this describe what it... no. 2. Inventory. So does this tell me what exactly it does if I... God, I hate this part. Just because you come in and half the time a bunch of the buttons are, like, overlaid on top of each other. Light beam. Yeah, when out of light beam ammo, you can charge fire a normal shot. Use light beam to energize crystals. Light beam is quite effective against dark creatures. Shot damage foes as long as they're in contact with it. What? Charge the light beam to fire a light blast or white hot energy. Struck by this blast will burn for a few moments. Cost 5 ammo. Yeah. Okay, never mind then. Oh yeah, I'm all good. I'm pretty damn good actually. It's just slept weird, which meant that my head was like that wasn't. I think I mentioned on the Discord that there was like a issue with my head, and it was actually just my head fucking hurts, and I don't know why. And it probably has something to do with you woke up at 2 a.m., you idiot. Are you gonna take my key? You took my fucking key. Well, that's creepy. It's the bubble shield. Yeah, it's basically the bubble shield, yeah. Okay, are these new enemies, or are these just gonna be more hunters? AKA, do I need to scan them? They're doing weird shit with their face holes. Hang on, wait, I need to scan that. No, not that, that one. Ing web traps, semi-sentient living snares. What the hell? Creature is virtually indestructible, can only be undone by killing the ing that commands it. Okay. Okay, how many of these fuckers were there? 4? I think there were 4, right? You know the best part? I still can't get through that door afterwards, because it requires green, and I don't know what that is. Has anyone ever told you are profoundly ugly, disturbing, and very asymmetrical? Which I find greatly off-putting. Seriously, the asymmetrical part is what really throws me off the most.
Do you need a hug?
I'm actually pretty good, I am the dork, but thank you. You just stop. Seriously, gotta remember that I have missiles. Oh shit, there's another one! Where is he? He's in the air. That's creepy. I didn't know they could do that. This is gonna be like I have to kill you with the light beam? They're off-putting. I don't know if I was upset by them so much as just... They're fucking off-putting. Yeah, they don't... They seem to be totally fine with being in my bubble. I think the bubble just keeps me from dying. From, you know, the poison that is the outside air here. Go away. There you go. Thanks for the key, assholes. Yeah, give me this. Dark Temple key. I think I've got all of them now, then. Well, wait. If these are locked to a specific dark... Oh, no, they are all the Agon temples. Okay, good. Yeah, so that little silver thing there is one of the currencies. There's a whole bunch of different colors of them. And if I remember correctly, you unlock them for doing stuff like, story missions, and then also for, like, getting a certain number of different kinds of scans and such. And different games in the trilogy give you different amounts of different colors. So, like, I think it's set up specifically so that you can't find out too much about, like, Metroid Prime 3 from just playing Metroid Prime 1. Like, I remember that there's a bunch that cross over, but that in theory the goal is to try and get you to play all of them to unlock all of the extras. And I think you have to 100% them, but I'm not 100% sure. God damn it. So the thing is that when you're in the Dark World, you need to get... It seems like you need a lot more light ammo. And the problem is, to get light ammo, you have to kill stuff with the Dark Beam. And you don't want to fight things with the Dark Beam here, because it does, like, no damage. So, with this game, I'm a little bit more likely to try and 100% it. Just because I enjoy the, a lot of the 100%ing tedium is from trying to find all of the little, like, info bits. And I actually really enjoy that part of the Metroid Prime games. But I know not everyone does. Okay, so let's see here. I feel like there's at least one room we didn't go into. Yeah, there's two in the... So there's one in the portal room, and then there's one over here that we didn't go into. Let's do portal room first, I guess. I mean, this has that weird thing where technically this was a GameCube game, but now I have to control it with Wiimotes, so in theory it's a bit more accurate, but also way more aggravating. But yeah, aside from filtrating, I don't think these bubbles do a lot. I know we can charge them with the light beam, but I don't remember what it does. I think it makes, like, these temporary ones stay up longer, but I don't know about the rest of them. See, like, this is still concerning. Like, this, in the, like, light side, is a Space Pirate area, but it doesn't look like it's a Space Pirate area now, which gives me deep and great... Wait, hang on. Concern about why there's one area that just has the Metroids casually in it. That gets us into the same room, but higher up? Hang on, I'm curious now. Anything else in there? Okay. Oh, it's actually just the same room, but higher up. Okay, this doesn't do anything for us. I was just curious to see. I guess in theory we could have come in soon. No, we couldn't have, because we need the light beam still. I got nothing. You can hear the rumble. It's not too bad. Like, it's only when stuff explodes. And honestly, I don't dislike it. I really just wish that... This is so strange, because this was a, It's a bit strong, but it's also just because of the weird design of the Wiimote. Since I'm only holding it in one hand... Damn it. Since I'm only holding it in one hand, you don't get the same, like, protection that you normally would on another controller. The Wiimotes are weird. Wiimotes are fucking weird. Like, this is what annoys me so much, is that this is a game that was released on the Wii, which had a Pro Controller. This is also the version that was re-released sort of on the Wii U, which also has a Pro Controller and a real fucking damn it. And a real controller, which I am using to hear the game audio. But motion controls are the only play option. Which I guess makes it more accurate, but it's still awkward. Like, if I have any complaints about this game, it's pretty much just that. You go away. There you go. Yeah, I mean... Thankfully, they did it well, but it's still motion control first-person shooting, which I know plenty of people do not like. Oh, we have friends again. Hi, friends. Like, if you played The Conduit was, one, not a good game, and also had really terrible motion control shooting. Metroid Prime is not The Conduit bad. It's much better than that, at least. And then I stepped in the Phazon because I'm an idiot. What are you? You look precious. An ammo station, you say? I fucking love it! Tried playing Call of Duty on the Wii? Oh, that sounds awful. I'm sorry, man. Because did Activision or was it Ubisoft who did Conduit? I feel like it may have been Activision, but it also may have been Ubisoft, and I have a mind like a goddamn sieve. Like, I want to say that it was Activision because I feel like they're one of the few people who tried to do first-person shooting on the Wii, and they were not good at it. But it's just one of those, like, classic issues of ultimately the first-person, or not the first-person, the what's it called? The, first party. The first-party games on the Wii are always above and beyond better than the third-party games, unfortunately. And I feel like that was sort of an issue with the Wii U as well, just because it still used the same controller partially as the Wii, and everyone else was just kind of like, I don't know how to work with this weird second controller thing. Or not second screen thing. Like, I think the only game that I remember that did use the Wii U second screen really well was a game that basically didn't want to use it at all, which was Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And it was basically just a bigger version of your minimap. It was just like, yes, do that, it's fucking perfect. I ran into the Death Sphere. And I briefly got stuck. There we go. Yeah, I like the second screen thing. I just know that a lot of devs were not... One, it wasn't exactly the easiest thing to develop for. And two, a lot of them just didn't get what the hell was going... Oh, fuck, the Metroids are here. Scan it. Scan it. Dark Talon Metroid. Darkling-possessed energy parasite. Symbiote makes target stronger in battle, vulnerable to concussive blast, dislikes bright light. They're awful. They look fucking awful. The Ing are fascinated by Metroids and their connection to Phazon. It's not a shared fascination, as the Metroids will attack Ing on sight. Recognizing their strength, the Ing Darklings have possessed a number of Metroids, turning them into powerful soldiers of the Horde. Pourquoi? Okay. So there's a door over there that I don't see or know how to get to. And to deal with that at all, we're gonna have to clear out the Metroids first. So let's do that. How much fucking health do you have? Where's my little shielded area? More than I'm expecting it to have, apparently. Oh, it's a shotgun blast! with homing. Okay. Sweet. 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 Yeah, give me those missiles, please. Now then. Oh, okay, I can't reach that door. That's not happening. Okay, let's just go out and leave this hellish dimension. We'll have to remember that door for future reference. Because we don't have a map for this area anyway. Okay, but we can go get the ammo before we leave, so that'll be nice. For the Horde, god damn it. It's gonna feel so weird when... Does Battle for Azeroth come... Sorry, all of the dates for Battle for Azeroth and, like, the upcoming Blizzard stuff has thrown me off, because... There's, like, a bunch of things that release on the 7th, and I think Battle for Azeroth releases on the 17th. Because, like, the new Hearthstone expansion is out on the 7th. There's... Overcooked is out on the 7th. Something else is also out on the 7th. Or it might just be, like, an Amazon shipment that's, like, massively delayed that we're supposed to get on the 7th. I basically stopped playing WoW about halfway through every expansion and then come back to finish up the expansion. And yeah, pretty much every freaking time I do that. So, like, I'm trying to go back to finish up Legion, except that a bunch of the stuff that I really enjoyed about Legion has sort of been done away with in preparation for Battle for Azeroth, so, like, I was used to having an extra ability on every single one of my characters that doesn't exist anymore. So that's weirding me out. And at this point I'm just like, there's a bunch of story stuff that I should do. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter World, that's the other one that comes out. Yeah, that was the other one. The one thing about Monster Hunter World is that... oh, fuck, what's the DRM? I've forgotten the name. But it has a really aggressive DRM apparently attached. It starts with the D... Dunino, or something. That is known historically to sometimes make games run like piss, and apparently the review copies of... Monster Hunter World, allegedly because none of them are actually out of embargo yet, are running like piss on PC. So I'm just like, god damn it! And now we can return through the light portal. Haha! Like, I'm gonna be really sad if it's not actually good. But yeah, that was the other one that came out on the 7th. And then there's another one that's coming out later in the month that is not a Monster Hunter game, but we're probably gonna end up playing on the... There's something red over there. I'm very much hoping that I'm wrong. I'm so hoping I am wrong about it running poorly. Like I said, all of the... It seems like everyone is still under review embargo, so all of the rumors about it are entirely unfounded, because none of us have actually seen anything, like, really legitimate about it. How do I get this elevator down? Oh, I shoot it. That's how. Yeah, like, if it runs... not if it runs. I don't fucking care how it runs. Well, I do, but... If it plays like... Monster Hunter World on every other console, it's gonna be fucking great. Because Monster Hunter World is a very, very fun game. I really hope that it works perfectly with absolutely zero issues. I'm still concerned because they have a very aggressive DRM, because Capcom, and it's a DRM that is known to cause issues, but hopefully it won't. Because when I say issues, I don't just mean, like, impairing performance. It also is just not a good DRM. Because a lot of DRM does some shitty shit on top of being piracy protection that actively encourages people to pirate your game. I don't believe it's the same DRM as Street Fighter, because doesn't Street Fighter basically just use Steam as its DRM? Okay, there's a green door over there. I still know how to open those. Is that a light? Okay, there's a dark door over there somewhere. I could probably get to that one. Oh, I just have to come at this from the other side. Okay. I'm going to assume it does not use the same kind, just because I try and keep an ear out whenever a PC port has some, like, DRM issue, and I don't feel like I've heard anything about Street Fighter V having any, like, distinct DRM bullshit attached. Oh, God, I forgot about this part. Yeah, you go away, and the other one's down this way somewhere. Right there. Stop being a grenadier, it's annoying. Oh, this is exactly the same as on the other side. Oh, we are in the Agon Wastes. I just forgot where the hell we were. Good job, me. I want to scan that box. Right, because now we can use these awful turrets. Right. I don't remember where we want to shoot ourselves to, but okay. Wait, what? I thought we shot ourselves out of this. Honestly. I really thought we shot ourselves out of these cannons. Ah, they've now noticed. Because I started wrecking their shit. Well, now I won't get to scan whatever that thing was. Well, no, that's the issue, is that a lot of DRM... the issue with a lot of DRM is that because of the way that they function, they actually take... massively impair the performance of certain games. That's the issue, is that the DRM that is attached to Monster Hunter World is known for doing exactly that, as well as also just being bad and painful DRM. What is this? Oh, this is the thing I've been trying to scan for so long. What is this one? Space power portal, heavy armor casing, only... Okay, so that's... Shit, I can't get back up there now. Yes, I can, I just have to go back inside. I swear I just heard an enemy. Still, okay, so there's rooms up there that I should in theory be able to get to now, but I have to start from up there, I think. Yeah, we should just come back here and break all the shit. Yeah, I mean, that's the hope, is that they would remove or improve it over time. It's just more of, you already are making people buy it through Steam. That is effective enough DRM for almost everyone else. This just means you're encouraging pirates. It's just one of those things where it's like, if you're offering it exclusively through Steam and not, say, through... I don't know. Is it available anywhere besides through Steam? Like, I know other stores sell it, but aren't they all just selling it as a Steam like a Steam code? Because it's always one of those shitty issues where it's just like, if you do something like that, you're going to end up with a situation where you've created a awful situation where the pirated version of your game is objectively better than the... What does DRM stand for? It's digital... Oh, god damn it. Download right... I don't think it's download right management. I think it's digital right management. Okay, what should the... Wait, hang on, I can scan this again. Okay. There we go, that knocked the thing down. So now I've got a new jumping platform, okay. But yeah, it's like the copy protection on, older PC games. It's just that now you can't do the whole... stupid paper disc cone thing. You have to actually do real copy protection. Most people just use the fact that, yeah, you buy it through Steam, and Steam is a massive pissant if you ever want to play it offline. That sounded... God damn it, this lightning sounds like enemies attacking. But a lot of companies will include some very aggressive DRM, which usually ends up with a PC version that's just like, I don't want to play this. Like, that was one of the issues with Arkham Knight, was that it had really bad DRM that massively impacted the way it ran. Yeah, playing Steam stuff offline is awkward at best. I know that there is a way to do it when you don't actually have an internet connection, and I know it's a pain in the ass in, like, a roundabout method. Stupid expedition from the cooling system. Shut off. Okay, whatever. But this is the important one, because this one's lower. Another hunter wearing the traditional colors of Samus Aran made planetfall today. Horrific as it may sound, there are two of them now. We're bracing for a new assault. It's a dire turn of events may bear some goodwill. One of our scouts in Dark Aether saw a curious encounter. The Dark Hunter attacked the one clad as Samus at a Phazon site. Perhaps they're not allies, but foes. Perhaps we can forge an alliance with the Dark Hunter and exchange Phazon for the head of our common enemy. I'm sure that'll go great for y'all. I'm sure that will go perfectly great for all of you. What is this? I want whatever that thing is. Good thing that there's a path right over here that I almost walked away from. I think this is an ammo upgrade. Ammo upgrade? Beam ammo expansion! Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Ha 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 ha! My journey comes to an end. The thrice-cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me like a neophyte fresh from the training halls. It's a weird phrase. Okay. I've sent 5 score of their number to whatever foul pit they call the afterlife, but in vain. My life is extinguished. 40% of all logbook scans. Woohoo! Yeah, give me that beam ammo expansion. Yeah! Now we can carry 100. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too, Peggy. I'm just worried that it's going to be one of those cases where it's people who are running it on, like, a machine like mine that is designed to run, that, like, they built themselves and is supposed to be able to do something like run a really visually impressive game and stream it and record it at the same time, but... yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm just concerned at the same time. Still can't go through that green one. Oh, right, there's a dark room over there that I want to see. Forgot about that. We must go check out the dark room. Haha. Are these fuckers gonna respawn again? I bet they are. I haven't actually been checking to make sure that this only takes 1 ammo per shot. Yep. Thank you for always spawning in the same spots. Yeah, I'm still a little bit weirded out that they took so long to release it on PC, but eh. Oh, fuck, this room, right. Oh. Fucksicles. Foxicles. Go away. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that does so much damage. Okay, gotta remember that. Did Grand Theft Auto 5 take a while to get to... I thought it released on PC. Why is this not going all the way up? What the fuck? I guess it was doing something weird because I was moving around on it? Took a full year? I don't remember that. But I also don't think I played Grand Theft Auto until it came to the PC anyway. I don't even remember if I... God, how long ago did Grand Theft Auto 5 come out? You all gonna break out too? There you are. Okay, that's the new Wombo combo. Got it. So this is sort of working like the Frost Beam, kind of. There we go. Okay. Wow. Yep, I did not remember that. Then again, that was the weird one. Didn't it launch... Is that the one, like, Destiny 1 where it was on, like, next-gen and the last-gen consoles, too? Fuck. Like, I actually don't remember. I feel like it was, but my brain cannot be trusted on this sort of shit. Destiny 1 was not that bad. Like, I think that Destiny 1 is the best described as that year's best 6 out of 10. It didn't do anything new, and it got better after the expansion, but it was perfectly fine, and I think the best description anyone ever said was, it was like candy. It's not filling or sustaining, but you just keep coming back to it, because sometimes you just feel like some goddamn candy. Oh, fuck. I scanned you guys already, right? Wait, what's that? There you go. I think the best way to describe both the Destiny games... I have issues with Destiny 1, but it has less to do with it being boring, and more just... There's a weird split between, like, the single-player content in Destiny 2 and 1 and the raid content. Like, they seem like they're made by entirely different groups. Just the way that they go about making stuff does not make a lot of sense to me. But I don't think it's boring. I think it's just run-of-the-mill. And it's nothing to write home about, but sometimes it's just a fun thing to sit around and go like, yeah, I'm just going to basically play... Oh, fuck, I forgot about this room! It's just, I'm playing Halo, but with friends and without any sort of plot. But I think it definitely does sort of depend on how much... I don't even want to say grind, but how much just sort of, like... What you need to get you, like, stuck in a game. You go away. Yeah, I finally saw where your stupid hive is. Go away, all of you. Okay. Oops. There we go. Were you just staying in the starting areas then? Because it doesn't really stay like that at all. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is all different. Okay. Okay. Damn it. There's a thing up there, but I think it's just to, like, drop me down here. Like, did you just do all the single-player stuff? Because there's a bunch of multiplayer stuff that gets a lot harder. I mean, I still don't particularly care for the PvP, but eh. Okay, you go away. Okay, so I can get up that way. Oh, that didn't kill him. Okay, I need that thing to return. Come on. I really hate these moths following me. It's creepy. Okay. Whoop, shittles. Okay. God, this would not have been fun with just the bomb controls. Okay. Whew. Well, I think that's probably where you're running into the issue then, Peggy, is that it's... As much as it pretends to not be, it's an MMO. It's supposed to be played with other people. I don't think it really works without playing with other people. Fuck! Damn it. Ah, fuck. Okay. So close. I just rolled too far to one side. Up, and up, and... Okay. Okay. It's like trying to play Borderlands with, no other people. It's technically fun and playable, but it's just not the same game. Okay. Okay. Fucksicles. Okay, hang on. I gotta wait for these to come back. Okay. Yes, give me the energy tank. That sweet, sweet energy tank. Is this actually just a giant circular-ass room? Okay, so there is a door down there, but it's a thing I can't open. I would generally agree, Peggy, but the one case where I don't think that's true is if it's an MMO, then it's explicitly designed for that. If you're using... Yeah, you play with your friends as an excuse for all of your game... Or for, like, game design mechanics that just aren't interesting by themselves, then yeah. But if you're playing an MMO, the point is to play with other people. Oh, I vaguely remember this. Yeah, so we need the, like, multi-missile launcher to hit all of these. You die. Evil... Seriously, die. Thank you. Evil pillbug thing. Jump. Jump, you fool. Okay. I just wanted to see what that door was so that I could remember it. Well, maybe not remember it, but at least have seen it before. For when we end up coming back here, inevitably. Okay. So that's where the energy collector is on this side, but we need to get to it from the Dark Aether side. So I guess let's explore whatever the hell that terrifying room is. Oh, right, the werewasps are back. I forgot about that. But yeah, I think saying that a game is better with friends is definitely a crutch and excuse for a... Oh, okay, it's just a big expanse of stuff. Is definitely a big excuse, but there are a couple of cases where I think it's less of an excuse and more of just the nature of the game. And I think that MMOs are one of those. It looked like brimstone, but I can't actually tell what that is from here. Oops, shit, I don't want to be using a beam. Still pretty sure that looks like brimstone. But, okay, hard to tell from here. And the one that I'm still undecided about are, like, the Left 4 Dead style, fuck off, multiplayer shooters. Because, like, Left 4 Dead is actually plenty of fun to play by yourself. Oh, hang on. Okay, so the special way this time is this way. But I feel like a lot of games that try to play like Left 4 Dead are not. So, like, I think Vermintide is one of the few examples where it can actually be a fair amount of fun. Yeah, Left 4 Dead just gets more fun with other players, but you can play it by yourself without it being, like, just bad. The problem is that a lot of games that try and do that don't do it well. Like... Evolve. Which, god damn it, I was really looking forward to, and it just wasn't fun. Because you need to have at least one other person who is a... What is this door? Vulnerable power bomb. Okay. But not the morph ball bomb, like the actual big power bomb, right? Okay. Like, you need to play against a human, or else the monster isn't fun to play against. And you kind of need to have 4 human allies, or you're paired up with a bunch of the worst fucking AI that I've seen in a long time. You didn't play because of the name? Why because of the name? Oh god, I forgot I could switch to the dark version of the map. I can go no further. Here's the reactor. I go to join my fallen mate, just still, in final rest. Though I die with honor, a shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find my burden. That way the Sky Temple will be opened at last. Okay, so he had one of the keys, but now we managed to find it. Was it in the dark version of this world and I wasn't paying attention? I think it was because of the commercials. I don't remember anything about the Evolve marketing, honestly. What the hell? Like, the fact that I can't actually get... Oh, wait, I just came from there. Okay, I'm just being dumb. Okay. Okay, so that's purple door. I can't get through a purple door. That's purple door. I can't get through a purple door. Can I get over to there? That's like the last one that I can see right now, besides going through a portal. I don't have any portals near me, do I? Well, I do, but I have the unstable one near me. But yeah, I don't remember any of the marketing for that game. Nope, this is a single room. God damn it. Love accidentally walking into a closed-ass room. Okay. Like, I have a vague idea where I'm going. But that's the issue, is that it's a vague idea. Did they do that in the marketing? God, that actually would have been bad. I don't even remember... Who made Evolve? Like, I can't even remember the name of the company who made it. That's a little sad. Okay, so we got that upgrade. We blew up all the stuff. There's basically nothing else for us. Okay, so there's this room. I swear there was a portal that let us get to here. Where was it? Maybe this one? It might be this one. Oh, it was 2K. Oh, well. That fucking explains it. 2K has never been consistently good with their advertising. 2K has never been consistently good, actually. That I could probably just put a hard pause on that. Like, god damn it, 2K can do some really good games, and then 2K can do some real bad shit. Or just a blatant cash-in. Because, like, doesn't 2K publish, yeah, they publish, what's it called? XCOM. And then they do stuff, and then they'll do, like, XCOM The Bureau. Or, Bioshock. And Bioshock 2. Yeah, they publish Borderlands, but in my head that is so, so set as a Gearbox game that I forget that, they don't do publishing. Yeah, that's the thing, though, is that Gearbox made Borderlands, but 2K publishes it. Because that's one of those distinctions that it matters, but it's also weird. Right, this is the door I can't fucking get to. God damn it. Yeah, that's why we can't go that way, because we can't get that way. Like, there's a room under it, but that doesn't help me. Meh. But I mean, Gearbox and 2K also did Aliens, Colonial Marines, and... fuck, what's it called? Shit, I've forgotten the name now. Wait, are these guys different? They just look different all of a sudden. Duke Nukem, there we go, that's it. Yep, thank you. I said it and then I looked over and saw it in chat. I'm like, god damn it. Yeah, fun thing. So, has anyone heard of that game Bombshell? Just a warning if you haven't heard of it. You probably don't want to look it up because it's kind of terrible. Published by... Fuck, who published it? I can never remember their name. The people who were making Duke Nukem. 3D Realms, there we go. So, yeah, that was supposed to be a Duke Nukem game, because when 3D Realms basically ran out of money and sold the rights to Duke Nukem, whoever was in charge there didn't read their own legal paperwork and thought that they had sold the rights to Duke Nukem Forever to Gearbox, not all of Duke Nukem ever, which they did, because it was the only thing they had worth any amount of money. So when Bombshell started production, it was a Duke Nukem game, until 2K and Gearbox heard about it and went,
amazing!
Actually, that's almost appropriate. Thank you, Gothic, for that 3-month resub. And Silence, welcome back, man. It's been a bit. No. It started that it was supposed to be a Duke Nukem game. Like, he was supposed to be a main character in it. I don't know if he was supposed to be the main playable character, but that's sort of the impression that was given by the legal paperwork that 3D Realms got served with. But they were like, yeah, no, we still have the rights to use the character. It was like, no. You sold us every legal right to anything that has ever been involved with Duke Nukem. It's the only thing you had to make any money off of. Yes, opens a bottle. Yeah, it was... But yeah, that's part of why that game was so highly mediocre, is that they were, like, ready... They were pretty much ready to ship, and then were reminded, you know that you don't actually own the rights to this, and if you try to make it a Duke Nukem game, we're going to sue the slightly tiny remaining amount of money you have, right? And if I remember correctly, it briefly... Yeah. He submitted a story for it? Jesus. I thought he also covered in a extra punctuation, but because The Escapist is kind of a burning shit pile right now, it's very difficult to tell. Although, hey, I don't know if we've talked about that on this stream, but hey, in case you didn't hear, The Escapist might not be a burning shit pile soon. Yay! Yeah, fun thing for anyone who's ever been on The Escapist magazine. If you go to it now, it's very depressing. Because they make it look like they've been publishing articles, but what they've actually been doing is reposting stuff from when I read The Escapist, and that was in, like, almost a decade ago. But, as of 5 days ago, Silence, I think you might be talking about the, like... That sounds more like the parody thing that he did when he was just like, yeah, no, Duke Nukem Forever's never actually coming out. Like, the parody one that was actually about Duke growing and evolving as a person. The thing about Duke Nukem Forever was just that there were hundreds of different people who worked on it at a given time, because one company spent more than a decade working on it. Oh, okay, so then, yeah, that was an extra punctuation then, which just means it's fucking impossible to find now. Because the only thing The Escapist does right now is Yahtzee. Like, that's it. They have an article that was posted in June, and everything else is just... He doesn't even do the extra punctuation anymore, it's just zero punctuation, because they don't have any advertisers anymore. However, as of, like, 5 days ago, well, it was basically dead. That's the thing, Peggy. The company that bought it in 2014, that ran it into the fucking ground, sold it in September of 2017. And, well, sorry, they put it up for market on September 2017, and it has now been purchased by a Canadian company whose name I don't remember, partnered with the original editor-in-chief of The Escapist, who left before Defy Media bought it in 2013 or 14, Russ Pitts, as of 5 days ago. I actually think it's probably going to turn around a lot, because if you're not aware of Russ Pitts, one, he was the original editor-in-chief from 2005 until either 2013 or 2012, if I remember correctly. He's also well, he's no longer. He was the founder and... I think he was the chairman of Take This, which is the charity that we actually directly support with our Humble link. Oh, there you are. Though he stepped down from his chairperson role. I believe he's still on the committee, but he's now that he has been hired as the editor-in-chief of the new Escapist going forward, he's basically gone like, yeah... So I'll still have an interest in the... What's it called? In the charity that he started, but not a controlling aspect of it all the time. Yeah, you stop that. There we go. Okay, I can't actually hear what's... I don't know what you mean by his extra punctuation about killing in games. Yeah, the part of the stuff with Yahtzee is that he's odd and hard to point at as a good reference because so much of his stuff is built up on this character that he's created that is very... The character is problematic, and the problem is that it's sometimes hard to parse whether or not he's using the character or not. See, there's a difference between just being crass and going out of your way to be offensive, which is what the Yahtzee, like, character of zero punctuation often does, is go out of the way to be offensive. Peggy, there is no social justice warrior movement. There's people who are pissed that other human beings would like to be referred to as human beings, and people who think that they don't have to refer to other human beings as though they are valuable members of society. Yes, Peggy, because you're fitting into the group that doesn't need to find him offensive. I'm not going to get into a discussion on Twitch chat about a straw man argument, because no one ever actually knows what the hell a straw man argument is supposed to mean. Oh, right, I still can't get to this fucking portal here! This is so weird. How do I get this out of the way? I mean, there's no forced diversity. At the moment, there's a very forced anti-diversity. Like, the fact that people go out of their way to complain that, oh god, you've, like, forced in a gay character. I don't know any... That's not forced diversity, that's just, hey, these people exist. Why not include them in your media? It doesn't need to be a big plot point. Where am I even going? I'm trying to get to... that. Okay, I am going in the right direction. Good. Like, the fact that if you were to list off a whole bunch of video games all at once, almost all of the protagonists would be nondescript, generic, straight, white guys. That's not normal. They make up about 20% of the population. Yeah, like, that's the thing, is that it's hard to tell what of Yahtzee to actually take seriously, so I just generally agree to not take most of what he says seriously. Yeah, you can't... That's the thing, Peggy. You can't argue that it's forced or not, because it's not a thing that matters whether or not it's forced. It's just a human being who happens to be gay. That doesn't matter if it's forced or not. It's just a trait that a human being might have. That's like saying, well, the character doesn't need to have blonde hair. Why can't it just be brunette hair? Why are you forcing blonde hair on me? And, sorry, Bad Luck Nexus, welcome. You just came into sort of an awkward chat. This is, I want to say normal. It's whatever the middle difficulty is. That's different. Is this just because I have all of the keys? Can I scan the weird glowing thing? Nope, okay. He's toned down on that a fair bit, Silence. I don't know if he's better, but I will say that, like, one of his most recent book is kind of about being less of a shitty human being in that way. But it's that sort of aggravating argument when... It's that sort of aggravating thing where he's doing the whole... Well, there's bad people on both sides thing. It's like... Yes, that is technically a legitimate argument, but it's an aggravating argument. Because you're arguing that one side thinking that a class of human being deserves to die is as bad as that side getting very angry and very aggressive when being told that they shouldn't be allowed to live. It's... Well, that's... Oh, God. I was like, why am I moving? Because this is a 2-part controller, and I set down the part with the control stick. Wait, hang on. I just need to step on this stupid hologram, don't I? I might be an idiot. But, yeah, his entire last book was, differently Morphous? Which I think is actually better than some of his past books. And it still has the sort of annoying argument of bad people on both sides, but it does it more interestingly than I would have expected. Because he sort of, like, shifts it. Oh, that looks awful. Why is it a 3-headed worm? Oh, it's all attached to a ball thing. Okay. Because instead of it being, like, gender or sexuality, it's, things from outside the dimension. And the problem is that he has villains who are taking both opinions. There's, like, villains who are rather unreasonably just, like, defending, yeah, this person has literally been possessed by a demon and is now, like, now we need to defend that as a protected class. And it starts out as sort of a joke, and eventually about halfway through the book it comes out that, like, no, they're actually totally fine. Like, it's not a demon, it's a thing that's just happens to be sharing its consciousness with him. And that there are good ones and bad ones. It's just like, You're definitely trying. I'll give you that, Yahtzee. I'll give you that. You're trying to be less shitty. I don't have time to read books anymore. It was actually... I did the audiobook version because... I mean, Yahtzee actually reads all of his audiobooks and they're pretty damn funny. Like, I'd say... I'm trying to figure out which one I would say is probably best. But thank you, Silence. Like, that's the point, is I want to be a relatively reasonable voice, but also make sure that everyone feels safe. Hang on, no, I just want to read the actual text. The enormous Amorbis. Sure. Can move through solid rock and earth with ease. It can sense the location of surface-level prey. Deep within the ground, they'll attempt to ram any target they can find in their domain. All forms of weapon fire, but are incredibly strong and resistant to pain. Yeah, all of Gamergate was a massive mistake. Sorry, this has been a thing that we were talking about in the Discord a little while ago. All of Gamergate was bad, and bad, and bad. And... oh god, they've got, like, spike things on their tails. Okay. And unfortunately, because the whole area, is it area or ArenaNet? I can never remember. Firing thing. Some people are trying to start something similar again, but... Yeah, Will Save the Galaxy for Food definitely had better writing than some of his past stuff, but no, I'm talking about Differently Morphous, which is his most recent one. It's oddly, I can't words right now because I'm trying to do the fight. Oh, that's why, because it didn't come out as a book first. It's an Audible original, so it's coming out as a... it came out as an audiobook first, and then it'll come out as a, then it'll come out as a book. I don't know how to kill him. Yeah, so that's the thing, is that... ethics in game journalism may be a thing that you want to argue for. The problem is that Gamergate as a whole was immediately co-opted by people acting in bad faith. Which is to say, the exact same thing that happened with, say, the James Gunn firing. Which is that a literal neo-Nazi went out of their way to go dig up tweets from a decade ago that had already been apologized for and that the person had spent 10 years of their life trying to make up for, and presented it as though it was a new recent issue. How the fuck do I kill you? Because nothing I'm doing seems to actually be hurting him. Hang on, it said he was resistant to attacks. This was the logbook, creatures... Dark Aether? Yeah. Guardians? Yeah. Because that's, Peggy, that's the whole idea, is that it wasn't... There was a select group of people who were going out of their way to try and actually do something about ethics in game journalism, but most people are using it as a smokescreen and an excuse to remove people who they did not like, or in many cases who they felt were less than human, and didn't deserve to be in a position where they got to dictate, like, games that were coming out. Like, Oh, all of Anita Sarkeesian's? I have not. Okay, how do we kill? They're vulnerable to all forms of weapon fire, but are incredibly strong and resistant to pain. Okay, so how do I kill it? God damn it. Stop turning off my crystal things. It's very annoying. Oh! I think I might know now. Okay. I think I might know now. Provided you stop turning off my light sources. Asshole. Come on. There we go. Yeah, okay, so I did just need to get eaten. Okay, I thought so. It just didn't work the first time I tried. Okay, now I have to kill the other two. Okay. Or, no, that probably didn't kill him. Okay. Sorry, I know there's plenty more chat that I'm trying to respond to, but also trying not to die. It's difficult. Ha! Oh, I thought he was jumping this way. Shittles, come on. Where are you fuckers? Oh shit, he's right here. Hi, friend. Damn it. Come on. God damn it. Oh, good. We've got multiple. Fuck? Oh, okay, so it's gonna be 3 cycles, but each time... Okay, now I get it. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Let's see here. Hang on. Yes, exemplars of... Yeah, there's... Like, there's no legitimate argument for... I don't know why you hate something, you just hate it. That means that you're not analyzing your own opinions about something. There is definitely a reason why you hate someone or something. It just means that you haven't taken the time to think about why. Like, it's one of the basic things that if you ever talk to a therapist, especially about, like, depression or anxiety or any sort of mental issues, it's one of the first things that they try and get you to do is to take a step back and understand why you feel some way about anything. Because you have reasons for all of your thought processes, even if you don't realize what they are. Okay, there's one head down. And another fucking great example of, yes, there is actually plenty of abuse going on inside video games and outside of video games is just recently, a Japanese university revealed that they had actually been lowering the test scores of female applicants after they finished their exams so that they could maintain a sub 30% female acceptance rate. Because significantly higher than 30% were getting in, but they were changing their exam results to make it look like they didn't actually succeed. Because they wanted, for some... I don't remember why 30% was the number that they wanted, but they wanted to have less than 30%. Partially because Japan has kind of a big issue with sexism in the workplace, and also because they have a very significant issue with pushing women to be housewives because they have a massive population deficit. Okay, now I'm starting to figure out how this fight is going. I'm trying to, like, remove their armor so that they go grab onto the thing again. Oh, damn it, that wasn't even him. But yeah, that's the thing, is that is a very obvious example of how minorities, or people, in this case, who in Japan aren't actually the minority, they're just not in power, are actively controlling and affecting how other people interact with their chosen professions or careers. So there's more than enough cases of probably not something so obvious happening in video games in America, but it's still, that is an example of something that actively happens that we now have evidence happens. The problem is that little interactions like your high school guidance counselor suggesting that, like, oh no, you shouldn't go into a STEM field because men won't like smart women, like, or something like that, are harder to track and quantify and prove that they're happening on a regular basis. The problem is just that it's so institutional that people don't think about it a lot of the time. Like, and to be clear, that's... wait, who ghosted? What? Oh, sorry, Gothic, yes. Sorry. maybe I would like to kill this fucker first. But then, yeah, sure. Because I think we're actually going to be able to kill this bastard, and now I understand how the fight works, so now I don't think I'm going to be utterly shit-canned. Come on. Yeah, I never got this far when I played this game as a kid. Stop doing that. It makes it much harder to kill you. I mean, this is part of why, Peggy, I don't remember if you're in the Discord or not, but we had a less fun version of this discussion talking about Gamergate like a week ago. But I'm really proud of our community in general. Or, sorry, not Peggy, Silence. Peggy, I don't think you're also in the Discord, are you? Yeah, if you just do ! Discord, the bot will actually throw it up. I don't have the exact link off the top of my head. Thank you, Silence. But yeah, I don't think either of you are in the Discord. But yeah, we occasionally have wonderful, stupid conversations about adorable puppies and things, and then sometimes stuff like this. Like, hell, one of the days where we were streaming Celeste just ended up as, like, a pronoun discussion. But other ones were depression discussions, which were less fun for me, but I hope were more helpful for other people. Like, these are the discussions that are the reason why I kind of... if anyone's not aware of it, take this... what is this? This is the dark suit, isn't it? Yes! Silence. Don't worry. Really, don't worry. Yeah, take this. Instituted, sort of mentioned, I want to say at TwitchCon 2017? It might have been PAX, that they were going to be pushing their, starting up their ambassador program. And applications for it closed on the 24th? And they haven't said who got ambassadorship or not, but it was basically like they're trying to do a program about pushing streamers who... Not necessarily this topic specifically, because this is more of just, like... I don't even know what to call this topic, but they're trying to push more of a, like, take this as an organization that tries to foster understanding of mental health issues and the nerd and geek community, because it's a common issue and one that a lot of people will ignore. It's a dark suit, not the dark suit. The damaging effect of dark aether will do less damage to you. Yes! Okay, now we just need to get to a save, damn it. This way. I haven't gone that way before. Also, hey, Alfcat, welcome back, man. And thank you very much. Oh yeah, that's the other thing you can see if you're in our Discord, is lots of adorable stuff, including Alfcat's rats, which are fucking adorable. Like, that's not a joke. They're really cute. Well, so here's the thing, Silence, is that a very high percentage of human beings, especially in the modern world, deal with some kind of mental health issue. The problem is that a lot of nerds or geeks, or whatever you want to choose, are... a lot of them have, like, histories with bullies or people not understanding aspects of their lives, so they're not as likely to talk to someone about it. And it's something that's very important that they do. Which is part of why I really wanted to go and apply to do the ambassador program, because I've dealt with it, my wife has dealt with it, and it's more of just, like, wanting to... I don't want to say give back, because that's not right. But, like, the stupid little things that other human beings do that, like, make a day slightly more bearable. Like, I want to... That's what I always wanted this channel to be, was a place that is just those stupid little moments that are fun and enjoyable and like a weird, stupid little thing that can turn someone's day around. Like, I was never massively bullied, but I was also insanely emotionally repressed as a kid, so I didn't grasp my own emotions or understand how they were affecting myself or other people around me. So I ended up bottling a lot of shit up, because that's just what my family has always done. So it ended up with me not knowing how to cope with emotions for a very long time. Energy transfer complete. Return. Okay, so we've given the energy back to the light side, which totally won't be a problem ever for any reason. Okay. Anything else we can scan? No. So if I remember correctly, we can get a light suit that makes us entirely immune to Dark Aether, but I don't remember for sure. Yeah, and that's a common thing that I really... It's one of those shitty things, but I kind of like it. That, like, understanding your own suffering makes you care about other people more. Okay, that looks like another boss fight. So let's deal with this before I get into some real talk, because I had a thing. Okay, it's just Ing, okay. Because I don't know if you're joking about that, Peggy, but, like, legitimately, there have been a couple points in my life where I did attempt to kill myself. Or sat there thinking about... I guess did attempt is probably wrong. It's more of, sat there thinking and trying to figure out reasons to not do it. And while mine never came down to video games, usually mine were something like... Dog, who's actually on the other side of the desk, I believe. I think he's over on the other side of the desk. Or, like, tuning into a stream or a video of, usually Loading Ready Run, because I don't think I've ever met a group of people who could turn something shitty, like a shitty, terrible day, into something actually quite so good for me, personally. But, yeah. Sorry, that got too more dark and real than I was planning on. Sorry, y'all. Get the hell off my dark crystal thing. My light crystal thing. There. He didn't give me any dark ammo. What the hell? Yeah, and that's sort of the thing to always realize, is that as many people like to think that they... I don't want to say like to think that they've beaten depression, but it's... Depression and a lot of mental issues are this fucking awful thing where it's that stupid line about the devil that the greatest trick he ever played was convincing people that he didn't exist. It's like, that's what depression and a lot of mental issues do, is that they convince you that, yeah, I'm fine now. I'm never gonna be under that thing's sway again. Like, I'm fine. I've beaten it, and it's never coming back. So you don't notice when that little shitty voice in the back of your head talks back to you and reminds you about these things that you're either trying to forget or think that you've moved past. Where are you? Hang on. Here. So does this make it a wall? Okay, so it doesn't make it a wall that keeps their beams out, but what about their attacks? Like, it's supercharged now, and it seems to make them calmer? Like, at the very least, it's attacking less aggressively. Yeah, for some people it's a small thing that goes away, or it's a niggling little voice that they've gotten very good at ignoring. But for some people it's just fucking hard to make it go away. Like, it's one of those things where I know that I have depression, and I will forget. So I'm just like, yeah, I feel totally normal, and I felt normal for a long time. And then I come back and realize that, except that everything that normally brings me any sort of, like, joy or happiness hasn't been doing that for, like, a month. Oh, fuck. Have I been depressed for, like, a month and didn't realize? And then you have to go back and look and realize that, yes, I fucking have. God damn it, what the hell's wrong with me? And then you end up in a stupid cycle again where you're just like, and now I'm giving myself shit for my depression being shitty again. God damn it. It's always one of those, like, weird, awful, dumb cycles. At least for me. Like, everyone goes through it different ways. Because I've always had more of an issue with like, depression than anxiety, but, like, Haley deals with anxiety a lot more than I normally deal with. So, like, whereas I have trouble getting up and doing something because I'll sometimes not see the point in getting up and doing something, Haley will have trouble getting up and doing something because she's looking at it going, well, there's these X thousand things that can go wrong, and, like, here's all the ways that it could be my fault, and here's all the ways it could be someone else's fault. It's always a struggle, whatever your personal thing is, because for some people it might not be a mental issue, it could be something else. Also, the repressed memories. I thankfully don't have repressed memories, I just have a shitty memory, so I don't remember stuff. You always try to remain happy with comedy. I think comedy works really well. I'm gonna say right now, if anyone is not aware of Loading Ready Run, I would say check them out, because they're it's a Canadian sketch comedy group. They're all hilarious. Where the fuck is a save? There's a save. Okay, we can almost save and switch over to PUBG. They're hilarious. They're also very, like, open and upfront about, their own mental health issues and things that have worked for them, and trying to, like, go out of their way to make sure that they can help anyone who they possibly can. But also, they're just really goddamn funny. Like, they've got a show right now that's it's like a British panel-style show, except that all of the questions are entirely absurd. It's called The Panelists. And the last episode that they put out basically brought me to tears laughing, and it's really good. But, like, it's a British panel show, except that the person who's coming up with the questions doesn't come up with any sort of realistic question. I think one of them from last week was, both teams get to choose a superpower. You're stuck with it for the rest of your lives. One of the superpowers was you have socks that are always comfortable, and, like, never wear out completely. Also, they never come off your feet. And the other one was, you have terrible post-nasal drip that is somewhat useful in a way I don't remember. And they have to, like, whichever one sort of, like, jumps up first and goes, like, I get this one! They get that one, and the other one has to argue why the one that they're now stuck with is good. It's very, very funny. That sounds like a panel show. I admit to not having seen that many UK panel shows. Okay. Gothic and Joey, are you still okay for me to join you after that super long discussion about totally unfun shit? Okay, good. Thank you very much for watching that stream, video, podcast, whatever it was that you just watched. Maybe consider checking out some of the other stuff that we do. You can find all of it at all these places down below me. It's Lair of Lore pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Patreon, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. And I just want to give a special shout out and thank you to our painters in the lair, Trimmer 101, Stark Maximum, and Damasu. Thank you all very much. You all make this possible. Thanks, guys.